Departing Whanganui on track to the Foxton airfield known as Foxpine takes us south along the coast and past the New Zealand Air Force's Raumai weapons range. If the range is active, we will have to follow the transit lane which extends 4 nautical miles out from the coastline around the boundary of the range. We have the advantage of GPS, which tells us exactly where we are at all times. But there are several features along the coast that make identifying our position in relation to the airspace reasonably straightforward. The VNC advisory for traffic heading south in the transit lane is 1,500 feet, so we climb and maintain that altitude. The transit lane frequency is 122.6, but as we approach Whanganui river mouth, we check the Flight Information Service broadcast on 124.5 to see if the weapons range is active.
I guess we're going to have a listen to this now.
Yes. Ohio Flight Station, Military Area 306, live fire and weapons range. Do not enter.
Do not enter.
Ohio Control 15.1.
Okay, so
Don't enter it.
can't enter it.
No, still got
And then what frequency are we on down there? 1226, is it?
Yeah.
Although the broadcast reception is poor, the message is clear. The range is active and we will have to follow the transit lane and head out from the coastline. Koitiata on the Turakina river mouth is where Ohakia's control zone meets the coast.
Raumai traffic, Sierra Romeo Zulu is Koitiata, 1,500 feet, tracking south in the transit lane to Foxpine.
After Koitiata, we can continue along the coast for another 4 to 5 miles, but then we must swing to the right and begin our passage around the imaginary line circling the weapons range.
Now we should start to swing out,
Yeah,
I think, shouldn't we? Follow that circle out.
Yeah.
How did pilots manage before GPS? We know exactly where we are relative to the Raumai range. The triangular patch of sand dunes breaking the line of pine trees on the coastline is the weapons range. As we come abeam the range, we will be 4 nautical miles from the shore.
Handy having this on the screen.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we'd be thinking, are we far enough out, or
Yeah,
too
we'll
close?
be way out there probably.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Without GPS, we would have extended out further than this.
So here we are, 4 nautical miles off the
4
coast.
nautical miles.
Yes.
My friend and I are surprised when looking back to the coast from 4 miles out.
I think if I didn't have that, I'd actually be further out.
I think I would too. I wouldn't have thought this was 4 nautical miles. It
No.
looks more like half the distance to me.
Our aircraft has a glide ratio of 13 to 1. At 1,500 feet, we could glide just over 3 miles. not far enough to get to shore. We should have had our life jackets on. Carrying on around the range, the Rangatiki River comes into view, and the Tangimoana reporting point is just inland from there. These are both outside the Raumai range, so now we can head back towards the river mouth and meet the coast there. From here on, it's pretty straightforward. Just follow the coast. Himatangi Beach marks the southern coastal corner of Ohakia's control zone. There's Foxton Beach and the Manawatu river mouth in the distance. Now we just have to find Foxpine airfield. The book said pilots often have difficulty finding Foxpine, and we were no exception. As the book said, find the racecourse and you'll find the airfield. Only a few days after a cyclone, and the runway is in good shape. No landing fees either.